It's the race for third here today, with the mighty Germans taking on the last of the South Americans, the Uruguayans. Now, it may not be entirely fair, but we will be awarding the top 4 wooden spoon to the losers here today, so stay tuned. Now, the Germans certainly have the upper hand when it comes to sausages, bratwurst, knackwurst, frankfurters, you name them. And the Uruguayans, well, it's all chorizo and morcilla, and they're not really Uruguayan, are they? They're originally Spanish. But I digress. We've got 2 cracking wines here today from the Germans. The 2007 Alfred Merkelbach Riesling Cabernet. Back for the Uruguay, the 2006 Pisano Family Reserve Red Blend. Bit of Tannin, bit of Syrah, and a splash of that white wine grape, Viognier, for a bit of oomph and lift. Let's see how they go. First up, the Germans. Now, Cabernet Riesling, as we've said in the past, is the drier, at the drier end of the spectrum, but the drier end of the spectrum in Germany. When you compare it to other areas, Rieslings from normally New Zealand, Australia, elsewhere, they tend to be a little bit sort of sweeter. But as I said, this is the drier of the stars. Has some good lift on the nose, apricots that transfer through to the palate. But this great minerality and freshness, some nice little zippiness, a little bit of richness, touch of sweetness, but still quite dry and bright and whatnot. Yum. Great food wines, Riesling. Onto the Pisano Red. And that Viognier that I mentioned, that I've talked about a bit, Viognier added to some red wines can give a real lift and really lift up all the other good things that are coming from the red wine grapes, or the black grapes. Lifted, aromatic, herbaceous. Dark and broady and quite concentrated, but with some good acidity and great tannin to give it a little bit of lift and keep it all sort of lean and not over the top. Really good stuff. Both great food wines, different styles of foods, obviously. This for sort of spicy things and seafood, this for sort of meats and whatnot. Both great food wines, but I'd take the Uruguayan with sausage. So I'm giving 1 to the Uruguayans. Both also have a fantastic sort of wow factor and good length and are just great all-rounders. So that's a goal apiece there. I'm leaving it 2-1 to the Uruguayans, not taking anything away from either of these wines because they're both cracking. However, the wooden spoon has to go to someone, and it's to the Germans. So, in we go. Germans are going home with a spoon. Uruguayans going home with a little bit of their pride intact. We'll see you again very, very, very soon for the big one. Stay tuned.